everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. Today's video will be a tournament ramblings video because I'm at the Bassmaster Open on Leech Lake in Walker, Minnesota, and I cannot have any information about locating or catching fish on tournament water, so please don't comment that. So this is my second time to Walker, Minnesota. Last year I fished the Bassmaster Open here, and it was roughly about the same time. I had one horrible day and one good day. One day I had 2 fish, and the second day I had like 16 and change, and just really made some poor choices on day one that really affected my outcome, obviously. But this event is interesting because last year we didn't have a postseason series or event schedule, and this is the last regular season event of 2025 for the Bassmaster Opens. If you finish in the top 50 after 4 events, then you qualify for the postseason, which is the Bassmaster Open EQ series, and that's sponsored by Bass Pro Shops. And those events are already predetermined and they're ready to go, and they're all fall events. I think it's September, October, and November. And I really would like to make those events. I apologize for the shaking camera because this road looks great, but Minnesota winters can be pretty rough, it seems like, on these roads. So recapping the year really quickly, the first event of the season was on Sam Rayburn. I really love fishing Sam Rayburn. It's one of my favorite lakes in the entire country. Got a lot of history there, mainly in tournaments. I've only really fun fished there like twice. But unfortunately, I ended up getting the flu right before it was time to leave. I had 103 temperature or fever, and I didn't even practice. I actually left the day that we had registration and boat inspection and so on and so forth. I just drove there, went through the inspection, did the registration, and then fished the tournament. And I didn't do well. I finished 177 out of 225 boats. Terrible start to the year, and really just a bummer, just the way things work. There's no way that I should have been on the water, and as it was obviously it was February, cold, and I think part of it was raining and windy, so I didn't need to be out there with a high temperature like that. The second event was in March on Kentucky Lake. Never been there that time of year, but had a mediocre day 1 and a great day 2, and finished in the 30s, I think, and got a check. So that was great. Then the third one was on Lake Norfolk. They canceled 2 days at Rayburn and 2 days at Lake Norfolk in Arkansas, and we only fished 1 day, and I think I finished in the 60s. Not far from getting a check, but you know, when you don't have a day 2 to bounce back with, that's the way it was, that's the way it is. So that brings us to the current state, and that is that I'm in 76th place in the top 50 go on to the postseason Bassmaster EQs. And I really would like to make it, but I got to have a great event here. I really don't know what I have to have, but I think I got to have like a top 20 to have a chance. Top 25 maybe. We have 3 official days of practice, and I just wrapped up day 3. Day 1 didn't really have a great day. Day 2, much better day, and today was okay. And really just not sure what to think. I think last year it took a little over 30 pounds to get a check. I feel like it'll probably take the same weight, maybe a little less. Seems like the overall fishing amongst some of the anglers that I've talked to says that it is harder. You can catch largemouth or smallmouth. I'm going to go after largemouth. Really never got on a smallmouth deal. Didn't really give it a lot of focus, but that's the way it is. Again, please don't share any information on locating or catching fish on Leech Lake. Probably won't be looking at the comments, at least until the tournament's over. That's my tournament ramblings video, setting the stage for the 4th stop of the Bassmaster Opens for 2025. Hoping to have a great event. Thank you all for tuning into the YouTube channel. If you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Also, please go over to the description section. There you'll have links to my merch, as well as Facebook, Instagram, website, and a discount code for Amphibia eye gear. Until next time, thanks for watching and good fishing.